What's up guys, Jerry from Tech Spec Reviews here, and today I wanted to do a special video. If you guys see here, I have an OtterBox Preserver Series case, and if you also notice here, I have a OtterBox business card that's standing up against my Optimus Prime here. Today I was coming out of the Starbucks, and obviously it was linked to a Barnes & Noble, because I do read a lot more now. Obviously what Barnes & Noble doesn't have a Starbucks link to it, but I came out and I noticed that these two gentlemen had some OtterBox products. One had the insignia as his wallpaper on his laptop, and the other one had a backpack. So I went over and I introduced myself. I waited till they had a moment, and I asked him about the backpack because it looked really nice, and I've been curious because I've seen pictures of it online. And I asked him if he knew where I could buy that, and he said it wasn't available for sale, and he introduced himself as a OtterBox employee. I guess he was a field sales representative. So, long story short, we had a conversation, just a brief 5-10 minute one, about technology, iOS, Android, etc. Then they asked me a couple questions about my phone, which is a 5S, and they took a look at it, and then they asked if they could demo a case on it, which I said yes to. And then he pulled out the Preserver Series case, and then after letting me get a feel of it, he then said I could have it, because he appreciates loyal OtterBox customers. Because I did tell him the fact that I do have a YouTube channel. I love OtterBox as a brand and their products, and you guys know that I feature their cases on my channel. So let's go ahead and take a look at it right here. So taking a look at the sides of the case, it does have a polycarbonate shell feel with the rubber silicone. This gray lining you see around here has the same material that's made that is used for the Defender series, the rubber silicone. And basically the best way I could describe this case is it feels like the Commuter, but it has the weight of the Defender. And this is a waterproof case, so this is their latest one. The first one obviously being the Armor series, but it's a two-piece case with this one. So the way this case works is obviously its design cues are relatively similar to that of LifeProof, which I can say I've never owned a LifeProof case. Every case I've had, literally up until now, has been OtterBox. I mean, I've tried other cases, but I just end up going back to OtterBox regardless. So taking a look at the case here, it is two-piece. As you see here, we have as you see around the edgings here, we have this little well, before we get to that, we have this little material here, which is the same material you can find on the OtterBox Defender, the same padded backing. Then we have cutouts for the camera and LED flash. And then because this is a waterproof case, you'll notice here that I'm pointing to around the edge is the O-ring. This is the piece that will block water from getting into the case, so you won't have to worry about any leakage at all. Now there is a built-in screen protector on here as well, and this is for the 5S. So as you see here, there's a special little plastic section here for the fingerprint scanner. So this will mount up against the fingerprint scanner, so that way it's easier to read your thumbprint, index fingerprint, middle fingerprint, etc. Whatever fingerprint it is you're using. We also have buttons covering the volume rockers, and then the mute and vibrate switch actually is not movable. That's just a straight cover. So when you're installing your phone, what I do is I put it in from that side in first, because I did it from the other way and it ended up putting my phone into vibrate mode. So if you want to keep your phone on ring, just install from that side first. Now we also have the front-facing camera, proximity sensor, and earpiece also covered. And as well down below we have those two ports, which I'll get to in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and install this case. And now the way you install this case, you have to clasp it in. So if you'll notice that it's very simple and very easy, but it's very snug. It's very tough to undo once you've pulled it in. So you always want to make sure when installing that the grooves line up perfectly. And you just want to go around the case and make sure that they're all lined up and perfectly. Let's go ahead and test the fingerprint scanner. And it's working perfectly. I have not had any lag experience. I didn't have any issues at all. No difficulty accessing Control Center or Notification Center for that matter. Now, it is very responsive. I'm not experiencing any lag. Very good. So let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom here. So these two flaps you see here, these are going to protect water from getting into your headset jack or the speaker or lightning cable. So here, as you see, we have the 3.5mm headset jack being covered. Also, again, by another flap that has a O-ring protecting that. So the headset jack and the microphone will be covered via this port. And there is little cutouts in it. You can see it in the other end here. This is a really smaller one, so it's kind of hard to see. But there are holes in there, but nothing will get in. So those are also covered. So now we're going to open up as you see here, like I said, it's covered, so no water's going to get in at all. But the other side is a little different, which I'm going to get to. Try to open it up, and there we go. And once again, the other side is also covered with an O-ring. But what makes this side unique and different is that, as you see there's a film substance here. These are exposed fully. Now, the way it's set up like this is because the O-ring is going to protect the lightning cable port from getting in. Now, that film will protect the speaker from getting wet. Water will not seep through that. That's a special seal that'll keep water out. And obviously, since it's exposed, that way the audio can play back nicely even underwater. But the O-ring will keep that lightning cable port safe. And like I said, even in lock screen mode, we're just going to test it out one more time. Fingerprint scanner, still working great. So overall, guys, I like the look and feel of this case. Definitely its price is a little high, but then again, you're paying for high quality product. So thank you to OtterBox for making this video possible. You guys have got me set for life as a customer, as well as the service and the warranty. Absolutely great. Be sure to keep it locked on my channel for more videos, guys. And I know I've been falling behind as of lately. It's been a tough semester, but I'll try to keep those rolling out soon. And hopefully by Friday or Saturday, I should have the new Symmetry series up on this channel very soon. So until then, follow me on Twitter at TechSpecReviews1 and on the Facebook page at TechSpecReviews. And until then, guys, keep it locked here. More videos coming soon in the near future. Thank you, OtterBox, for making this possible. You guys are great. And until then, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Later.
Tomorrow is another day.